Oh, so you keeping Poe, man. I want Poe, man. Don Terry Poe. Send him my way. I tag his ass. Do I need Poe though? Yeah, I could use Poe, man.
The NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead the
Raiders.
It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Carr's Raiders. So with kickoff approaching, let's send it over to our commentators here this afternoon, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Bay Area as we Oakland, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Oakland Raiders. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman.
First play to the house? Come on, bro.
And look out. I think he's going to go. Touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman, 77 yards. And the Falcons have taken the first play from scrimmage. Some of these people haven't even taken their seat.
That's what is commonly known as a fast start. That's what my horse racing friends would say. They caught a flyer out of the gate, and guess what?
Oh, man.
And his kicking is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Oh, ain't nobody going to trade nothing for that guy.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Carry for Latavius Murray. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. For Murray in the wild card game against Houston, just 39 yards on 12 carries. So now you look at the season all told, just under 800 yards, Charles. He did score 12 touchdowns. What did you think of his year?
I thought it was an excellent year for him, and I know 1,000 yards is the benchmark. But remember, he didn't play in all of the games. And Oakland became a passing-type team with Derek Carr throwing the ball around. I think Latavius Murray is clearly a #1 running back in the NFL. And with those 3 Pro Bowlers in front and their offensive line, I think the future is bright.
On first down, Murray. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now they'll throw with Carr. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Washington, his first carry, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down. On second down, here's Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his crew will take over with the ball at the 35-yard line. And now the possession will switch over to the Atlanta Falcons. And this offense so good for 3 quarters of the Super Bowl, Charles. At one point, the advanced metrics had them at a 99.5% chance to win. It just seemed like everything was going their way, and then the fourth quarter happened.
I think when we review this game, and we say, okay, where did it get away from the Falcons? What was the number of plays the Patriots ended up running for the game?
93.
And the Falcons ran 46. So they wore down their defense on that one. But look at what they did on offense. They were averaging big-time yardage, running it, passing it, had everything going their way. a 25-point lead should still be enough to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, almost 6 yards per rush, almost 9 yards per pass for the Falcons. Offense just a yard away from the line they need to gain. 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, Ryan swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On 2nd down, Ryan. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Malcolm Smith from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on 2nd down.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. Drops it off for Coleman. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th. They'll run it. Freeman. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for them 2 yards on that play. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. Freeman again, a 1st down carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And it's 3rd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Yeah, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure.
Isaiah Thomas for the Celtics.
1 receiver left, 2 to the right.
He put up 30 a game? You bullshitting, man. He's not averaging 30 a game, is he?
On 3rd down, Ryan. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Isaiah Thomas averaging 30 points a game this season?
Down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here early.
You're trying to slow momentum.
Who averaged more than him?
You're giving up the score. They're coming right back at you. You're exactly right. Being able to hold them there and force a decision on 4th down, that's big for the defense.
Oh, that's nasty. I did not know that.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. And now Ryan not happy about either their formation or the play call. Whatever the case, he's going to call a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there.
Man.
Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. Gabriel, the man in motion. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And for that man, Crabtree just finished his 8th NFL season. Of course, the first 6 in San Fran, last 2 with the Raiders. Barely topped the 1,000-yard mark, but he did 1,003 this season.
It's been interesting to watch the career arc of Michael Crabtree, because you remember when he came out of college, came out of Texas Tech, he was seen as a pure #1 receiver. Many thought he was going to be a future All-Pro. But he settled in as the #2 guy in Oakland, and I think that's been great for him. Taking the pressure off of Amari Cooper and making plays himself.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football, but they've got a 3rd and inches coming up, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So, Charles, early December, the Falcons signed offer to a 4-year, $38 million extension, and they got a pretty good early return on their investment in the Super Bowl, didn't they?
They got a massive return on investment. Look, the 82-yard interception return for a touchdown, that's going to be the signature play. But he made a bunch of other plays in the game as well. I think his tackles approach double digits. I think his pass breakups were somewhere around 5 or 6 for the game. He had that interception we talked about, had a fumble recovery. He was all over the place, and he dealt with the extra pressure because his running mate, Desmond Trufant, got hurt midway through the season, so he had to cover people a little bit tighter.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one. On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Now Carr going to give to Olawale. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's the pickup you want on 1st down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on 1st down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Clive Walford from 10 yards out. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. Sebastian Janikowski on for the PAT. And he'll bang that one through. Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Well, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. What an amazing season it was for Julio Jones, the Super Bowl. Maybe the best catch we've seen all year, that toe tap on the sideline. He finished with 87 yards, but something you told me is astounding. 4 catches in that game. Only 4 targets, too.
Yeah, and if you watch the game unfold, which I know you did, how many times did you see on the replays the number of white shirts of the New England Patriots in the vicinity of Julio Jones? He'd run a route, 2 to 3 guys in his area every time. That's the reason the targets were so low. But he maximized them, didn't he? 4 targets, 4 catches. And that sideline catch, I thought it was going to be intercepted. And he ended up having the concentration to hold on to it and still get both feet down.
That motherfucker's making fucking hella noise.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Yeah, but man, yo, man.
I 3 to the 29.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down.
It's a legit league, man.
They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. This one caught left side by Cooper. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed. And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches.
G-Dub added some new shit to his offense, though, man.
Showed it right there.
I mean, to his defense. He added some new shit to his defense.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Carr. No, he almost had it.
Bro. What's going on?
Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd.
All right, here we go.
Now, Carr again. Throw left side to the tight end, Walford. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And now they're in the hurry-up. Carr now on 1st down. Crabtree with it over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Washington, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have drawn even here. They can take the lead with the extra point to come. And his kick is right through. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about it.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Khalil Mack in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. It's a 4-receiver look to the right side. Gabriel, the man in motion. They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. And it's complete to Jacob Tamme. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's just go ahead and go back through that play with his eyes because he's got to read his keys. Run or pass right off the top. You're probably going to read an offensive lineman to see if he sets up in pass protection, if he fires out for a running play. The next thing is you're going to check and see what the back's going to do, and if he ends up with the football, okay, now you got to check and see. Does an offensive lineman come down?
Hit that pitch, boy.
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. And a great spot to start this drive from here. After the interception, here's Ryan. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jacob Tamme from 19 yards away. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Here's Bryant for the extra point.
Oh, man, come on. I'm missing another field goal, bro.
And it's no good.
Ah, this shit's moving too slow.
That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Yo. I just followed the meter, man. Well, no. I think it's down. No. No. One of them ones to get that range, I don't know. But this shit moving too fucking slow,
it's a short
man.
kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it
it's
out.
played on all pro?
30. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception.
No wonder. I'm used to the quick shit, man. You know what I'm saying? My timing off with this shit.
Start that next drive or no? You just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can.
Oh, okay. Because my timing off like a motherfucker on this shit.
Be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack the seat. How they attack him here. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he's got room. All the way down to the 20. A big run that that time by Murray. 48 yards. So Murray shows off his speed and explosiveness.
Latavius Murray was not a guy that people thought was going to be a big-time producer in the NFL. Boy, was everyone wrong. This is exactly what he does. Often, Latavius Murray knows how to get to the open field and pay it off.
Last year, one of 7 guys to run for 1,000 yards, showing the ability to break off the long one. That was second down run for Murray. And he stopped immediately there. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Carr. Crabtree has it.
Hit the nigga, man.
The first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
On 1st and goal, Washington. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Washington, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Raiders have retaken the lead. Carr will look to throw, and he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. He'll get the football here. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
That's a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Shift together here from the D-line. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. That one goes for 24 yards.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is.
Internet.
Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he slings one that's incomplete. And with that incompletion, partner, I get to ask you about New England being able to win the Super Bowl with so many unsung heroes. And this isn't new. They've got Tom Brady, but behind him, so many guys that aren't household names stepping up.
That is so true. And we hear all the time how they evaluate and how they develop players. And in this case, the unsung heroes, the number...
Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So a fumble on 2nd down. They're able to maintain possession. Brings up 3rd. Third and long. It's Ryan. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
The game plan for any defense is finding what...
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Matt Bosher now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 18. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Raiders will take possession. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Carr going to give it to Murray on a draw play. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle that time, Tyson Jackson.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing now is Carr. Throw left side to the tight end Walford. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down. They'll turn to the power game at Olawale. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st, here's Washington. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Where you at,
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
But you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They come out here in the I. On 3rd down, Murray. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. And quickly, they get to the line. On the carry, it's Olawale. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive, and when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
To throw his Carr. Deep drop.
Come on.
This is caught by Cooper for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if something like that...
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. And even 50 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
2 more field goals.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Yes, I can't even responsive.
It's a short kick, taken at the 15.
Y'all niggas put a hit on somebody. I'm hitting ass team.
The 30. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. They go with Murray again. And he'll take
this nigga is running.
41. Time for a break.
Where the fuck is my
we'll come back
linebacker
for
at?
the electrifying conclusion after this. So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third. They come up in an offset eye. Carr turns, hands to Murray. And he's going to be taken down. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and run with Murray. And he's going to have a first down.
Damn!
At the 44-yard line.
Oh, my God.
On the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Carr going to throw here. Here's Wolford over the middle.
I'm biting, man. I'm biting.
It's a gain of that time. And that'll be good for an Oakland first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone.
Can we tackle this quarterback? Can we tackle this
try and cover downfield.
Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Running it. Washington.
Look at this shit.
Look at this shit. He reaches the 4-yard line.
We all know it's turned into a passing league in the NFL, but that doesn't mean people still don't like to run the football. When you run it that successfully, the offensive line is fired up. What they want to do each and every game is run block. Get out and smack some people. I would say go ahead and run it again.
And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll go with a big back. This is Olawale. And he is in. Touchdown.
Murdered him.
Raiders. Jameis Olawale. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
One last shot for Ryan. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you?
Nah, man, this motherfucker just ran the ball. This online Falcons defense, man, they ain't got no run stoppers, man. Nigga just ran the ball down my throat, man. Literally up my guts. Like, he was like, nigga, you gonna take this dick. I don't give a fuck.